This is the worst decision ever in the history of television, in the history of movie making. This decision here by Warner Brothers all but destroyed any chance this Harry Potter show has at being a success. And this is exactly what I'm talking about right here. Look at this stupid decision by these dummies over in Hollywood, over at in Warner Brothers. Look at this. Papa Esaduo is all but confirmed as your new Severus Snape. You know, it's not a joke. This is a joke actually, but it's not a joke. It's it. It's a wrap. This show is over. This show is done. There's no. It's gonna flop. It's gonna be a failure, one of many. And all we can do now at this point is point and laugh at these idiots that made this show. I mean, we could have made something beautiful here, Warner Brothers. We could have had something truly great. And you chose to be woke instead. You chose to check off the boxes. You chose to be this inclusive, woke, progressive studio that chooses ideologies and identity politics over actually making good content. And I don't know if you've been paying attention to what these dummies at Disney have been doing, but it just doesn't work. It doesn't work, and it gets called out time after time after time after time. That's what I do. I call out these stupid decisions. And I do so to provide a service for you, for the viewer, for the people that consume this content, because I want you guys to enjoy yourselves. I want you guys to go back to just enjoying content. And I can already tell you with this show, with the Harry Potter show, that's just not going to happen. Because whenever Snape shows up in this HBO Harry Potter TV show, you're gonna be like, yeah, that's not Snape. That ain't him. Snape does not look that way. Snape has been described in the books numerous times. Hook nose, long, greasy hair, pale skin, right? The skin of sour milk, of marble. I think they describe him in right before he gets taken out. Yeah, man, this ain't gonna work. And see, here's the thing. We have to start holding these actors accountable as well for their choices to take these roles. Papa Esaduo has no business taking this role. Absolutely not. I think that the people that he surrounds himself need to talk to him. Because as far as I know, I read the article on Deadline. I don't think he's signed the contract yet. I think that there's still time that Papa Esaduo can do the right thing. Step away from this role. This is going to be bad for your career. You're going to get unnecessary hate from the fans. And it's just not something you should subject yourself to, Papa Esaduo. You shouldn't do it. And here's the thing. I say that, but at the same time, I do not condone some of the nasty, vile things that some disgusting people are going to say to Papa Esaduo here. I do not condone that at all. I'm talking about career decisions here, people. And sometimes it just doesn't work. Sometimes you're just asking for controversy. You're asking for hate. And I believe that's what Warner Brothers is doing with this. I think that that's exactly what their intent was with this choice. Warner Brothers intends to divide people even further. I mean, I don't understand any other reason as to why they would do this, besides the fact that they are intentionally trying to divide people, which, if they are, that is evil. Because what they are essentially doing is they are gaslighting Harry Potter fans and people in general and telling them that, yes, this is in fact Snape now going forward. And we're like, well, no, that's not Snape. That's not, he doesn't look like Snape. And they're like, no, he is. He is Snape. And if you don't accept it, you are a racist. And now the people that love the books, people such as myself, I have a Harry Potter tattoo, for fuck's sakes. We are like, well, no, like, that's not Snape. That's not, then they're going to call us these things when we're not. I generally am against this decision because it just doesn't work. He's pause. He's too handsome, pause, to be Snape. He is. I mean, the dude looks like a GQ model. What the hell were these people thinking, bro? These idiots. I mean, and here's the thing. If this is an indicator as to what we're going to get with this Harry Potter show, I'm a little worried. Because you just know that this is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to this story. You know, we're going to get all sorts of weird shit. You know, they already, I think, in a play or later on, I think they made Dumbledore, he's a gay man, which, okay, that's fine. That's never really, like, that's okay. But you know it's not going to end there. You know they're going to keep pushing the envelope. They're going to try and make this show as inclusive as possible, and we're going to get some weird shit. I'm worried about the cats, honestly, in this show. I really am. I'm worried these wizards are going to be doing some weird shit with these cats. You know, I'm worried that we're going to see some weird things, and here's the thing, if you don't accept them, you're not going to be a tolerant person. They're going to attack you left and right. I'm really worried, honestly. But I am going to watch this show. I know a lot of people are saying, oh no, I'm done. I'm not going to watch this show. I'm going to watch this show to hold Warner Brothers accountable. I'm going to watch this show to laugh at it, to expose it, because I know there's a lot of people out there, a lot of fans that they're done. They're not going to watch this show. They're going to stick with the movies. They're done. And I applaud them. I encourage that. I encourage the normal viewer, you know, not content creators, to not watch this show. Don't watch it. Don't do it. Don't support these snakes. Don't support these lizards that are pushing this crap on us. Don't do it. I, on the other hand, I am going to watch it. I'm going to watch it to provide a service, to expose these idiots for what they've done to Harry Potter. You know, I'm going to expose them. I'm going to hold them accountable, because that's what I do. That's what I've been doing with Disney for the past couple of years. You know, I've been holding Disney accountable. I've been bending these dummies into submission time after time after time with the Marvels, with these things, and with Star Wars, because these people need to learn. And I think that they're finally beginning to learn. I think that they're now coming to a place where they're like, you know what, maybe we did make some mistakes. We need to go back to just focusing on entertainment. We need to go back to making good content. I think that they're trying to do that now with Daredevil, with what I've seen so far. I think that they're trying to change. They're trying to do better. And that's what I think we need to do with Warner Brothers, with HBO, because HBO, I ain't gonna hold you, they have been slipping as of recently. You know, with the weird choices they chose to make with House of the Dragon, with, you know, we need to hold these people accountable, because right now they think that they are untouchable. They think just because they gave us 5 seasons of Game of Thrones and The Sopranos that they can do whatever the hell they want. They can do shit like this. No, absolutely not. You cannot, HBO. You cannot do this. And we will hold you accountable. We will show you that this decision here was stupid. Probably the most stupid decision ever in the history of television, in the history of movies, in the history of humanity. This was it. This is up there. This right here should be a crime, and it might be. I don't know. It should be. It absolutely should. I think we need to get Trump to sign an executive order. The dude is doing orders for everything. Can we get Trump to do an executive order on this? Donald Trump, can you do something about this? Who can we get on this? Something needs to be done, because this is a show ender. This is gonna ruin the show. This is gonna end the show. But there's still time. I believe, again, Papa Esaduo hasn't signed a contract. I think there's still time. He can do the right thing. And if he does do the right thing, dude, round of applause for Papa Esaduo if he does the right thing. Round of applause. Wrong button. Round of applause. If he does do the right thing, I hope that he does for his career. Because here's the thing, you're going to get a bunch of people that are going to say some very nasty things about him. And I do not condone that whatsoever. I do not. But I do believe that if he does choose to do this, he is intentionally trying to make people angry. He's doing it. I mean, you have to know this. When you have to hold yourself accountable when you make certain decisions. You know, if you go into a role and you know you're going to ruin it for a lot of people, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be upset about this. If you want the fandom, if you want to be liked, you don't do these things. And I'm talking about actors. You know, and I know what he's gonna say. Oh, well, you know, I'm gonna give him my best shot. I'm gonna be, and he might be a terrific actor. This guy might be a terrific person, actor, very talented. Might be, I think he said Emmy nominated. I think he's maybe won some Emmys. I don't know. He might be wonderful, but you know, there's just certain things you can't do. You know, now unless I could be wrong. Maybe what Warner Brothers is gonna do, maybe they're gonna do the Tropic Thunder thing. Maybe they're gonna put on a lot of makeup. They're gonna put on the nose. They're gonna add the wig. Maybe they're gonna do that, and I could be wrong. In fact, do that. Do that, Warner Brothers, HBO. Put on the makeup. Put on the nose. Put on the long hair. And maybe it'll work. I mean, maybe that's their intention. Maybe that's what they're gonna do. But probably not. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think down in the comments. And like always, don't forget to subscribe. Sensational.